Howdy, friends. My name is Rob. I just got out of the shower. I'm feeling a little frisky, and I am about to use this on myself. You might be wondering what this is. Well, this is a wireless USB rechargeable beard straightener that I bought off of Amazon. So I have been growing this beard, which is crazy right now, since the beginning of 2025. I just decided, hey, you know what? I've got too many other things to worry about at the moment. Let's let the beard grow out. So I did end up trimming down the sides. So the sides have been shaved. But this is the beard. And as you can see, when I get out of the shower and I dry off, this is what happens. This is not the intended look. So they on Amazon sell different beard straighteners, and essentially they all work the same way. They heat up. They have built-in brushes, and then while it is heated, you brush your beard out into a straight, a little bit more kempt look. Now, since I was going on vacation, I just went on vacation. I went overseas. I went to the UK. Then I went on a cruise ship. I didn't know what the plugins were going to be like. Also, I do a lot of van life videos, which means I sleep in my van. And when I wake up in the van, this is what I look like. Does this look like a guy you want to see stumbling out of a van? Not really, not on your property. So I wanted something that I was able to travel with. So you could get these a little bit less expensive than this one, although it's not really that expensive. This was $40 and USB-C rechargeable, which means when I was in the UK, when I was in London and France and Barcelona, Spain, USB ports are the same. Every hotel has USB ports. I was able to charge this in or plug this into a USB port and charge it right up. It will run about, 6 or 7 times maybe a week on a full charge. That might be pushing it, but it's USB, so who cares? You just plug it in and recharge it. I can charge it in my van. I was able to charge it on the cruise ship. No problem with any of those things. The only thing that was slightly embarrassing was taking something that looks like this through my carry-on luggage through TSA. They didn't ask me about it, but I'm sure they talked about it behind my back. So it comes with this little protective top that protects the brush's bristles. So you can see there is a built-in brush, and the bristles don't really get hot, but this part underneath here gets really hot. So let's take a look at this for just a moment. And as you can see, there are temperatures listed both in Fahrenheit and Celsius. I'm a Fahrenheit guy, but as you can see, I mean, they go from the mid 300s all the way up to almost 400 degrees. So this thing gets super hot. You got to be a little careful with it, although it is pretty difficult actually to burn yourself with it. Now, press the button down for just a moment and the device will turn on. And so now here's what you see. The green light here means it's charged. This flashing light shows you which temperature setting you're on. And the flashing part means that it is warming up. I think maybe that one of these means that it's on and one means that it's charged. So if you want to move up to a higher temperature, you just tap this button. That'll go to the middle one. That goes to the high one. I find that the lowest setting will kind of tame your beard, but if you really want that kind of straight beard look, I go to the highest setting. So this takes a couple of minutes to get up to that top speed. So to be honest with you, I mean, this is the type of thing that you would think you would keep on your, maybe your bathroom dresser. Like when you're getting ready, you wash your face, you brush your teeth, and then you think, I'll straighten my beard. But I don't actually do that. I keep it here in front of my computer. So I get out of the shower, I brush my teeth, I do, get dressed, whatever. And then I come in here. Usually I have a cup of coffee. I come sit down. This is a great, there you go. There's a happy morning coffee cup for you. I sit down with my coffee. I come in here and I turn this on, and then I just wait for a minute or two for it to heat up. And then eventually here, you'll see that light stop flashing. Now, here is my one big caveat for you. Your beard needs to be dry. Let me repeat that. Your beard needs to be dry. Why is that? Because this thing is so hot that if your beard is wet and you run it through there, it will instantly create steam that will rise up and burn your skin. Ask me how I know. I know. So this thing is, you could feel that it's getting hot. I probably should turn it on a little earlier. Just watching this flashing light's not that exciting. I will say that it will, if you have loose whiskers or anything like that, it will pull them out. And so when I'm all done, sometimes I will see little bits or tiny hairs that are on here. You may get some on your shirt, but not really a big deal. Normally, I just give it a little blow out like that, and if there's one or two hairs that come out, it's no big deal. So as you can see, this thing is now heated up, so that probably took a couple of minutes or whatever. And so there's a couple of different techniques. I'm not really a professional at this. Obviously, you're going to go, comb it straight down. And what I like to do is go from the back first. So I'm just going to push it through my whiskers and kind of do this pull down. I'm just going to do like this side maybe towards the microphone, just for the rear for a moment. And so you can see that it's kind of straightening out. But now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and literally run it straight down through my beard. So I'm not, doing like super... I'm not pulling super hard. I'm just kind of pulling it straight the way I want it to go. Get the mustache kind of area up here, and we'll kind of go like right towards the middle. And so now, as you can see, we're kind of getting somewhere, and it really doesn't take long, and it doesn't take many times to go through it. It's literally kind of like a morning Zen thing. I just sit here and I'm opening my email, and I turn this on and I go through. So you can see now, what we've got. So we'll go through this other side. Again, not really pulling super hard. I'm not really doing too much work. I'm just running it down through the beard. I'm making sure that the bristles get all the way through, because the part, the base, that's what's heating up, not the bristles. So the bristles just kind of pull things straight. And then the straightener, the heater just applies that. Now, is this bad for your beard hair? Will you hurt your hair? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a guy with an Amazon account. But it hasn't for me so far, and I've been using it for about a month, so it doesn't seem to have fried my hair or anything like that. But I'm really kind of doing more right now than I even do on a traditional morning, just because I'm sitting here talking. So again, so now what we have is a much more kept beard look. Now, what I normally do, which I don't have here in front of me, is when I go back into the bathroom, I will grab just like a tiny bit of hair gel, because I'll put some hair gel in my hair, and then with a little bit, oh, by the way, as you can see, this is still on, and now it will turn itself off. If you accidentally forget and leave it sitting somewhere, it will turn itself off. But if you don't do that, hold it down for just a second. Now it's off. And you can see, maybe you can see, that it got one or two little hairs that it pulled out, stuck in there, little loose ones or whatever, probably from shaving. And then you can let this cool down for a minute. It's warm to the touch, but it's not going to burn you. And once it has cooled down, I snap that little lid back on there. So again, so what I will do now, you can see it's much straighter, and I'll put a little hair gel in, and then I just kind of do this. because the ends of my beard tend to kind of go out a little bit. One thing this is really good for is using right before you're going to trim your beard, because the problem is it's mirror image, so I'm yanking things the wrong way or whatever. But what you could do is, once it's straight, you can really look at the bottom. And what I've noticed, again, I'm not a beard expert, a beard aficionado or anything, but what I've noticed is one side of my beard grows faster than the other side of the beard. I didn't know that was going to happen. So once you get things straight, and you get, especially all this part down here at the bottom, get it dry and straight, it's real easy to just trim straight across, which is what I need to do. So again, remember what it looked like at the beginning. It was this big giant, huge bushy kind of thing, and now it looks like something that's somewhat moderately presentable in public. So again, before I leave the house, what I'll do is I'll have just a tiny bit of hair gel, and I'll just do like that, and that'll get all those little things that kind of the little whisks on the side that stick out. But now we've got this little straight beard. Also, if you want to, with a little hair gel, you can kind of like do that little rounded look if you want to do that, if you don't want to trim it like that. Now it's like much more manageable. It's not coarse and thick like it was when I got out of the shower. It's thin, and it feels thin and straight. And again, it's always like I said, if you turn, it looks weird that way, something like that. But it's straight and very manageable. So I will put a link down there if you're interested in this. I will say, if you want one that just plugs in at your house, you could get about $10 off. So you can find a cheaper one. I think those are about close to $30. This one was $39.95. But again, the big selling point for me, portable. So if you travel, if you're going to take it overnight, if you just want to have it in your laptop bag, if you want to have it, whatever you want to do, the USB-C rechargeable part, that was a big selling point for me. I could use it anywhere that I go. I could charge it in the car. I could charge it while I'm at a hotel, all these things very easily. So it does make it portable. Again, a little weird looking to take it through TSA, but they'll get over it. So anyway, beard straightener. I forgot to mention the brand. This is Vikicon. Maybe it's Vikicon. I don't know. Obviously, they've tried to get the word Viking because of the beards. Icon because they're a hero. I don't know why, but it's a Vikicon is the brand. So I'll put links down there, all that kind of stuff. But if you're interested in it, I've found that it works pretty well, especially if you use some other kind of beard straightening products or whatever to hold it into place. So thumbs up for me. I like it, and I recommend it. Now go straighten your beard.